moment, I'm sorry I haven't a clue. The antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack D.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week for a return to Hull, which has recently been named as one of the top 25 global destinations to visit in 2026 by National Geographic magazine. Yeah, a publication renowned for its celebration of primitive cultures. In 2017, Hull was awarded the title of City of Culture by the government's Department of Culture, Media, Sport and Irony. The liquid crystal display was invented by Professor George Gray at the University of Hull in 1973. Now used in smartphones and flat-screen televisions, Gray realized that because pentyl-biphenyl possessed a stable pneumatic phase at room temperature, it was ideal for writing boobies on a calculator. Hull City is the only one of the top 92 football clubs in England whose name contains no letters that you can colour in, something that's a constant source of disappointment to the club's fans, desperate for something to do during home games. In a recent survey, Hull was named the city with the highest proportion of snorers in the UK. According to the poll, just over 60% of Hull residents snore. The survey took place in 2023 during another goalless draw with Preston North End. 80s pop star and well-known Hull City fan Sunita has promised to sing before a game at the MKM Stadium if the team are promoted to the Premiership. This offer has been a huge inspiration to the Hull City squad, who can regularly be seen out on the training pitch practicing own goals. The Rank organisation, which owned 5 leading film studios, was founded by Hull-born J. Arthur Rank in 1937. Originally famous for his production of Great Expectations, J. Arthur Rank hit the headlines again in 2010 when Jonathan Ross attempted to say his name. So let's meet the teams. On my left, please welcome Lucy Porter and Rory Bremner. And on my right, Tony Hawkes and Henning Vane. And taking his place on the scoring board next to me, please welcome our resident tree trunk in trunks, the immaculate Sven. Well, we start this week with some new additions to the Uxbridge English Dictionary. A good dictionary is essential for learning the correct use of similar terms. For example, many people don't understand the subtle difference between the words tortoise and turtle. Well, the tortoise is a slow-moving herbivorous land animal which is enclosed in a domed shell, whereas the turtle is what your bill adds up to in Hull. But the meanings of words are constantly changing, teams. So your suggestions, please, of any new definitions you may have spotted recently. Henning, you can start this.
Remote. Fill up the castle ditch.
Rory.
Surfer. What you sit on in Hull.
Lucy.
Blurted. Having a full tummy in Hull.
Tony.
Turd. What they call a big frog in Hull.
Subdue. Delayed U-boat.
Caustic. Goodness, a twig.
Sorbet. Carpentry online auction site.
Hedonistic. Very basic scarecrow.
A ledge, slightly bigger than a windowsill.
Diversity, a Welshman with a degree.
Fern, what you make calls on in Hull.
Predict, prior to intercourse.
Discreet, pointing to the largest Greek island.
Latex, sleep with a former partner in Yorkshire.
Okay, the teams are going to sing along to some well-known songs in the round called Pick-Up Song. Now, these days, rare vinyl fetches a fortune at auction. The holy grail for collectors is the Commodore's classic weight loss ballad sponsored by Monjaro, You're Thrice, Twice, One Times a Lady. In this round, Sven will spin the discs, and each of you will sing along to your discs until Sven turns the music down. If, on its return, you're within a gnat's crotchet of the original, I'll be awarding points, and points mean a frankly damning indication of the UK's intellectual torpor. What do points mean? Prizes! Yes, and this week's prize is just the thing for the mysterious seamstress. It's this masked singer sewing machine. Shut your face. Lucy Porter, you're the star, and I'd like you to accompany Hull Band, The Beautiful South, singing Don't Marry Her. Now, this is the original version, which has got quite some, as you probably know, some expletives in. I'd appreciate if you could...
Instead, I'll never grow so old and flabby, that could never be. Don't marry her, me. And your love light shines like cardboard, but your work shoes are glistening. She's a PhD and I told you so. You've a knighthood and I'm not listening. She'll grab your sweaty bollocks, sorry, then so reasoning. Don't marry her, me. And the Sunday shines down on San Francisco. And you realize you can't make it.
Well, you were on show. You came in on time, so well done on that. Yeah. Okay, so on to you, Rory Bremner. I'd like you to accompany Falco singing Rock Me Amadeus.
Alle Frauen und jede Richter kommen, Rock Me Amadeus. War Superstar, war populär, war so exaltiert, because hatte Flair. War ein Virtuos, war ein Rockito. Und alle Richter kommen, Rock Me Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, 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 oh, 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 Amadeus, 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 Amadeus.
Very good, Rory, well done. I don't mind telling you, I think we were all pretty worried about you then. Okay, and continuing the German theme, you now, Henning Wehn, would you accompany the singer Heino singing Das Wandern ist des Müllers Lust?
The sound of home. Das Wandern ist des Müllers Lust, das Wandern ist des Müllers Lust, das Wandern. Das muss ein schlechter Müller sein, dem niemals fiel das Wandern ein. Dem niemals fiel das Wandern ein. Das Wandern, das Wandern, das Wandern, das Wandern, das Wandern, das Wandern.
Henning Wehn singing Das Wandern ist des Müllers Lust with all of Hull clapping along in time. That's how Nazism started.
You enjoyed it because you weren't bloody sitting next to it.
And finally, would you, Tony Hawks, please accompany Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons singing Sherry? Maybe some backing vocals might be a good idea on this one.
Yeah, I'm available.
That's what I feared.
Cherry baby, cherry, can you come out tonight? Come out tonight.
Come out
Cherry baby, cherry, can you come out tonight?
Why don't you come out?
To my twist party.
Come out.
Where the bright moon shines.
Come out.
We'll dance the night away. I'm gonna make you my
Okay. Well, the teams are going to do a spot of acting for us now in the round called Sound Charades. In our version of charades, team members are permitted to use their voices. So Lucy and Rory, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And for listeners at home, here's the mystery voice.
How to train your dragon. How to train your dragon.
So this is a film and it's 5 words.
5.
5 words. Morning, Mr. Pavlov.
Morning, Mrs. Pavlov.
How are the experiments going?
Oh, very well, yes. Very encouraging. Have a look.
Don't mind if I do.
So, I put the bowl of food in her cage.
She's not going anywhere near it.
No, but then look what happens when I ring this bell.
Oh, she's eating.
That's right.
Oh, she's a lovely little thing. What do you call her?
Deborah Meaden.
Henning just said, who's she? There's not going to be a huge amount of help to me on this one.
One flew over the cuckoo nest, that's 5 words, isn't it?
I think you've misunderstood the nature of the game.
And it is actually 6 words.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, well, is cuckoo nest 2 words?
Yes, of course it is.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Should introduce compound nouns, they're really helpful. I've got to be honest with you. I haven't got a clue.
Well, it's what the show's all
That's
about.
5 words, isn't it?
It's 5 words. You're not even going to have a go with the word no?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, it is just a bit of fun. It was How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, is that a film even?
Yeah, I mean, that's the trouble, isn't it? You have to guess something that you've never heard of in the first place.
Your turn, Tony and Henning. Your title is now being exhibited on the laser display board. And once more is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
The artist formerly known as Prince. The artist formerly known as Prince.
Strange reaction.
Yes, so this is a slight change here. This is actually a singer, okay? And it's 6 words.
What?
And it goes like this.
Good morning, you're Andrew.
Good morning.
May I ask if you've given any thought as to what you might do with the rest of your life, sir?
Indeed I have. From henceforth, I shall be a painter.
Very good, sir.
It is the artist formerly known as Prince.
Okay. Well, it's now time to play a round called Restaurant or Bedroom. Hull was recently abuzz with the news that a restaurant owner was suing his local fishmonger after accusing him of supplying undersized shellfish. Happily for all parties, the matter was settled after it was put before the local small clams court.
I like that.
I know, it worries me when you like the jokes. In this round, teams, I'd like you to come up with phrases that might be suitable to use both in the bedroom and when visiting a restaurant. Lucy, you can start this, please.
I think I'll have to finish this off by myself at home later.
Tony.
Goodness, that came very quickly.
Henning.
I'm just going to sort out the ladies first.
And Rory.
I've got a nice semi on.
No, I promise you, it tastes better than it looks.
I can't fit another thing in.
I used to come here with my Aunt Petunia.
Sorry, went down the wrong way.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to go. I've got a coach party coming in at 8:30.
Stop playing with it and just eat it.
Nothing else, please. Just tell me what I owe you.
Whose is a spotted dick?
Now, I've told them it's your birthday, so they're going to stick a sparkler in your brownie.
Okay, well, this next round is all about getting children to read. Children's literature is constantly being updated to appeal to the technologically minded kids of today. In fact, only recently I purchased a copy of Winnie the Pooh emoji. Okay, the round's called Complete Children's Books, and in it, teams, I'll provide you with the openings to various classics of children's literature, each interrupted mid-sentence. Your job is to try to guess how each sentence finishes. So, Rory, here's an opening for you from Mr. Silly by Roger Hargreaves. Mr. Silly lived in Nonsense Land, which is a very funny place to live. You see, in Nonsense Land, everything is...
Done by executive order.
But he is as silly as it can be. Henning, this is one for you to finish. It's from The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we...
Cancelled the test match and called it a day.
It actually goes on, sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. Lucy, how about this? It's from Funny Bones by Janet and Alan Allberg. On a dark, dark hill, there was a dark, dark town. In the dark, dark town, there was a dark, dark street. In the dark, dark street, there was a dark, dark house. In the dark, dark house was a dark, dark staircase. Down the dark, dark staircase, there was a dark, dark cellar. And in the dark, dark cellar...
were all the spare light bulbs.
It's some skeletons lived. Tony, how about this one? Can you finish this? It's from Mr. Grumpy by Roger Hargreaves. It was a lovely summer evening in Crosspatch Cottage. Mr. Grumpy was in a bad mood. In fact, Mr. Grumpy was in a very bad mood. This wasn't surprising, really, because...
it was nearly time for him to host I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue.
Because it finishes, Mr. Grumpy is always in a bad mood. That's how it goes. And this one for you, Rory, is from The Old Man of Lochnagar by King Charles III, written when he was the Prince of Wales. High on a mountain in Scotland lives an old man. He has lived there for years and years, and although he's not terribly old...
he's waited a sod of a long time to become king.
Although he's not terribly old, he just looks it. Henning, finish this one. It's Branch Line Engines by Reverend W. Audrey. Thomas the Tank Engine loved his branch line. He thought it was the most important part of the whole railway. He had Annie and Clarabelle, his faithful coaches, and he enjoyed pulling them up and down the line all day. But Thomas...
really wanted to pull Clarissa. Who was first class.
It actually goes on to say, but Thomas grew a little too proud of himself. Finally, Tony, how about this one? It's Mr. Wrong by Roger Hargreaves, this one is. Whatever Mr. Wrong did was absolutely, totally, completely, utterly wrong. However hard he tried, he just couldn't do anything right. Just look at his...
Interview with Emily Maitlis.
Just look at his house, it says. Here's some for any of you to have a go at. Just jump in if you've got something. Another one from Roger Hargreaves. This one's Mr. Good. Mr. Good is very good. He always makes his bed. He always cleans his teeth. And he always wipes his feet. He never slams doors. He never forgets birthdays. And he never, ever tells lies. Mr. Good is very, very good. However, Mr. Good...
gets on everybody's tits.
It's actually Mr. Good lives in a place called Badland. How about this one? It's from There's a House Inside My Mummy by Giles Andre. There's a house inside my mummy where my little brother grows. Or maybe it's my little sister. No one really knows. My daddy says I lived there too when I was being made.
Though he was working overseas when she was getting laid.
Oh, Tony, no, it finishes, but I don't remember very much about it, I'm afraid. Well, it's time for some music now in the round called Swanee Kazoo. This is where the teams duet to combine the Sylvian sigh of the Swanee whistle with the guttural guff of the kazoo. The kazoo made the news recently when historians discovered that one of the musicians on the Titanic's ill-fated voyage was playing a kazoo when he was abruptly cast overboard. Sadly, he didn't survive and perished in the icy waters of Southampton Harbour. For this round, piano accompaniment will be provided by Colin Sell. Incidentally, Colin had some unexpected interest recently from the advertisers Saatchi & Saatchi, who've used one of Colin's own compositions in a brand new TV commercial for piano padlocks. Lucy and Rory, you can start, and I'd like you to provide us with a rendition of Old MacDonald Had a Farm to feature Rory Bremner on the kazoo and Lucy Porter on the Swanee whistle. Tony and Henning, I'd like you to provide us with a rendition of Tequila to feature Henning Vane on the kazoo and Tony Hawks on the Swanee whistle. It's very nearly the end of the show, but there is just time to fit in a quick round of Hospital Radio Songbook. Our own Sven is currently working as a hospital orderly, but recently partnered up with a gentleman colleague who happens to be the hospital's top anaesthetist. Sven says he's been assisting him as he visits his patients. Late last night, he even permitted Sven to help him knock one out in the operating theatre. In this round, teams, I'd like you to suggest for us the titles of songs likely to appear on a hospital radio playlist. You can start this, Rory.
It started with a cyst.
Lucy.
I can pee clearly now.
Henning.
Give herpes a chance.
Tony.
Gimme the pan after midnight.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Gastric Band.
We're only making scans for Nigel.
Enema Rigby.
Don't stand so close to me.
Owner of a donor heart.
STD. All my troubles seem so far away.
All the shingle ladies.
This gown ain't big enough for the both of us.
I'm in the mood for Lansing.
Lady in bed.
Talking about my constipation.
How deep is your glove?
And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the putrefying pumpkin of posterity moulders on the doorstep of destiny, and the ferocious fireworks of fate cause the cowering cat of calamity to get stuck behind the fridge of fright, I notice it's the end of the show. So, from the teams, Sven, myself, and our audience here in Hull, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Rory Bremner, Tony Hawks, Lucy Porter and Henning Vane were being given silly things to do by Jack D, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was devised by Graham Garden, the script consultants were Fraser Steele and Stephen Dick, and the producer was John Naismith.
Hello, this is Humphrey Lyttelton here with a selection of highlights from I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue 2003. What memories! Rather like Proust's Madeleine in À la recherche du temps perdu, the slightest prompt can bring lost moments from the show flooding back, if ever I'm caught unawares. Now there's a sound that resonates with the spirit of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, as whenever we have a recording lined up, I want to be up bright and early. No point in wasting precious time in bed all morning, when I can happily doze during the show. I was reminded of the programme's new definitions round when I found the words marvellous, inspiring, joyous and mirthful all appeared in my cryptic crossword, which this year I managed to finish in a personal best time of just 7 rounds. OK, teams, I'd like you to submit any new definitions of existing words that you may have spotted recently. Tony, would you care to start, please?
Divergin, an unsuccessful Welsh Lothario.
Veneer, Flemish painter of floorboards.
Insolent, fell off the Isle of Wight ferry.
Graham, splint, to run very fast with a broken leg.
Feckless, an unsuccessful Irish Lothario.
Telepathy, as when you can't be bothered to turn over the TV. Plebiscite, web page for common people. Wench, a spanner belonging to Jonathan Ross.
Poppycock, a streaker on November the 11th.
Hogmanay, someone who may be considered to have too large a collection of a particular impressionist painter.
Copulate, the time it takes the police to show up in an emergency.
Hindsight, Jennifer Lopez.
Gigolo, Jennifer Lopez running.
Counterpane, someone who works in the post office.
Spinach. Skin irritation from sitting near Alistair Campbell.
Leprechaun, a variety of wheat whose ears fall off.
Manoeuvre. A vacuum cleaner even men can work.
Five-a-side, to kill a boy band.
Pre-Raphaelite, one who leaves before the raffle.
Piston, someone who is taken advantage of.
Derelict, pleasant experience in Ireland.
Cantaloupe, unable to run off and get married.
Archery, lying.
Scum, it has arrived.
Aromatic, a handy gadget used by Robin Hood.
If there's anything more evocative of the calm tranquillity that is Buxton than cool, natural spring water, then it can only be the calm tranquillity of our audience during the game called Royal Monopoly. The teams are going to play a board game now. Nothing new there. I've been playing a board game for 31 years, man and boy. But this week we're playing a special game of Monopoly, which, in a fitting tribute to the Golden Jubilee of Her Majesty's coronation, is the royal version.
Right, where's the dice shaker? It's his day off. Here we go. Woo, 17 the hard way. Right. I'm the little corgi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16.
Sit.
17. The mall. Oh, I'll put a palace on that. There we go. Right. Tim?
I think I'll be the carriage. Oh, Cornwall.
Is it me? Right. Good Lord, 11. Oh, community chest. You are Fergie. Go away.
Is it my go?
Yep.
Yeah.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it. By the way, I should have said I'm the golf cart. Chance. Speeding fine, pay 50. Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't know it was you.
Here we go. Be lucky. 1. Chance again, I can't believe it.
God.
Improve image, go back 3 centuries.
I was just going to ask, because I've never played this game in my life, how does it end?
With a republic.
The next game is called What's the Link? I'll present the teams with a series of names from various list-based trivia books which I have had thoroughly researched and shamelessly pillaged. The teams should try to guess what these people have in common. So, for example, if I were to list Gordon Brown, Charlotte Green, Lionel Blue and Cilla Black, the teams would immediately work out that they were all named after snooker balls. Barry, how about you? Can you please connect God, pudding, Charlie's, cheese and beards?
This is the Reader's Digest version of the Old Testament. God, obviously. Pudding, manna from heaven, in its original form. Charlie's, Jezebel and subsequent temptresses. And beards, practically everybody. Reader's Digest version of the Old Testament.
You left out cheese.
Oh, no, yes.
No, but he had the pudding.
Charlie's, yes. Cheese was manna from heaven, and Charlie's were the temptresses in the Old Testament.
I'm here to tell you, as they say nowadays, that they're all examples of public school slang. God is a sixth form boy at Eton. Pudding is something very easy. Charlie's is Winchester slang for thick gloves made of twine. Cheese is a dandy. And beards is an exclamation of surprise at the Lees School. I'm just thinking, I was in the sixth form at Eton and I seem to have missed out somewhere.
Were you a fag?
I was Lord Carrington's fag.
Good
and I
gracious.
told an interviewer on American television, coast to coast. And the late Liberace was on the phone before I got out of the studio. What connects the hen, the bear, the queen, the drum roll, the surprise and the miracle?
Oh, these are all sexual positions. The hen and the bear are self-explanatory, really. The queen is the woman on top, but waving.
Oh, dear.
Go on.
Well, I thought it was. Well, the drum roll is one strictly for exhibitionists. Surprise, also known as the soap in the shower, and the miracle, I don't think we need expand upon, even if we could.
They're all symphonies by Haydn. Ah, seagulls. What memories of our visit to Torquay they conjure up. In fact, seagulls comprise the only memory I have of our visit to Torquay. Well, next up we're going to play one of the many party games I used to enjoy as a lad. Back then our favourite was undoubtedly Pass the Parcel. My pals and I would sit around taking turns to unwrap a large package, each of us eager to get to the gift inside. Oh, what happy days we enjoyed working at the sorting office. This week's party game is called Musical Chairs. It's just like musical chairs, but with a one-letter spelling mistake. So teams think yourselves lucky you're not playing Beggar My Neighbour. Now, the theatre management asked the teams to leave the premises as they found them. Actually, they asked them to leave the premises as soon as they found them. But anyway, this place is in a bit of a state and requires a good clean, so the teams have been provided with various cleaning implements to get the job done. Tim, you can have the vacuum cleaner.
Thank you. Can I just get the plug out?
Graham, you can have the dustpan and brush.
There's a bit over there as well.
Barry, you can have the mop and bucket. You spend most of your time there anyway.
It's the ferret and squeegee, you know that. This is me.
And Jeremy, you can have the spray, polish and assorted wipes.
Polishing the table with sooty there.
Right, now, on my command, Colin Sell will start to play the piano and the team should begin cleaning. But when the music stops, the teams must cease their cleaning. Anyone caught cleaning after the music stops will be disqualified. Eliminated players may challenge, and I'll carefully consider their protests before rejecting them out of hand. OK, would you start us off now, please, Colin? Tim, I think you've just overshot the runway there a little bit.
There's a bit in the corner I'd missed. OK, I own up. It's a fair call.
OK, there's only 3 of you left now. Colin.
I drank a lot of mineral water before the show.
Was that you, Jeremy?
I'm afraid it was.
Well.
I think this would be better on television.
That leaves 2 of you.
Yes.
Let's hurry through this. Colin.
Graham nicked my
You did it again. You were told.
Graham's had his hands on my wet ones.
Not me, go.
The stubborn stain.
So Graham's out. So
Gosh, this is
that leaves
exciting.
only you, Barry. Carry on, Colin. Ah, a cathedral choir very much like the one we heard at Winchester. How good it was to see them in our audience, and how polite of them not to heckle noisily during the team's performance at the Theatre Royal. Unlike the teams during the choir's performance at Evensong. We take a refreshing look at the lives of celebrities next in an exercise called In Their Own Words. I brought along a selection of magazine interviews with certain famous people which have short sections missing. The team's task is to use their skill and judgment to determine what the original words might have been. OK, your turn, Tim and Sandy, and for you I have the words of Anne Widdecombe. Can you guess the missing sections in this piece? I absolutely hate getting up in the morning. It's only achieved with very considerable effort and the aid of 3...
Burley Dockers.
alarms.
Oh.
If I've ignored the first alarm, the second starts. I ensure the third alarm is...
Under my arse.
Yep, I believe that.
Placed at a very great distance from me, so I have to get up to deal with it. So you were right, Sandy. I tend to miss the first bit of the Today programme, but I listened to the second from the...
Shaving mirror.
Well, shower. From the shower.
All right.
In the morning, I look in the mirror, and sometimes I see dark...
Bristles.
patches under my eyes. I wash my face with soap and water. I only use moisturiser, if I remember, and I wash my hair. I can't... I've got this picture in front of me.
Well, turn it over.
That's worse. Each morning I'll spray myself with my favourite
cat.
Miss Dior perfume. I use Max Factor foundation and powder, and applying it takes...
3 years.
Well, 5 minutes. Then I throw everything into my handbag so I'm ready to walk out of the door. My mother is always saying, that bag will...
become Prime Minister one day.
Put your shoulder out. I've always had fabulous legs. I still do, although I never...
see them.
Wax them. I'm happy single. I don't need sex in my life. I can do quite happily without it. I would need a lot of persuading to start.
Oh, go on then.
Oh, dear.
Fiddling around. I mustn't laugh at that. Fiddling around. I came into politics to fight socialism. I hate socialism. Fortunately...
So does Tony Blair.
Whenever I hear the sound of a fairground nowadays, I'm transported back in my mind's eye to Eastbourne and the comedy roller coaster the teams produced there. An incredibly real sensation. Roller coasters always make me feel sick. OK, it's you now, Barry. Would you please sing the words of Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys to the tune of Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1?
Oh, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, oh, Barbara Ann, take my hand, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, you rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann.
Graham, would you please sing the words of How Much Is That Doggy in the Window to the tune of Bob Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind?
How much is that doggy in the window? Woof, woof, the one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? Woof, woof, I do hope that dog is for sale. I don't want a bunny or a kitty. I don't want a parrot that talks. I don't want a bowl of little fishes. You can take a goldfish for a walk.
And finally, Harry, would you please sing the words of the ugly... And finally...
Oh, that's unfair.
Oh, no.
And finally, Harry, would you please sing the words of the Ugly Duckling to the tune of Harry Nilsson's lovely Without You?
I'll have a go. Best of luck. There was once an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, and the other birds said in so many words, get out of town, get out, get out, get out of town. And he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack in a flurry of eider down. That poor little ugly duckling went wandering far and near, but at every place they said to his face, now get out of here. And he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a very unhappy cheer. All through the winter time he hid himself away, ashamed to show his face, afraid of what others might say.
Ah, the golden age of the steam railway. How I longed to be back in Darlington while the teams visited Eastbourne. The silliest questions are often posed by young children. In fact, our own Barry Cryer used to ask so many stupid questions as a youngster that his mother took him to see a child psychologist. But when he couldn't help, she took Barry to an adult one instead. OK, teams, we have a child on a live link-up who is ready and waiting to ask a series of questions for you to provide the answers to. OK, first question our child wants to ask is for you, Graham, and it's this.
How are babies made?
Babies? Well, a stork flies out of the gooseberry bush, and Daddy is so amazed he doesn't notice the milkman nipping in the back door.
OK, now you, Jeremy. Here's a rather tricky question for you to have a go at.
Why did my cat die?
Well, your cat didn't exactly die. It went to live with Jesus, who has a small flat under the compost heap.
Tim, let's see if you can answer this baffling question.
Why aren't the goodies on anymore?
Now, that's the first sensible question you've asked.
Why?
Well, we've been trying to get at the root cause of this, but you'll be pleased to know there is a DVD available for Christmas.
Why?
Because there's such a demand for it.
Why?
Because it's such a great show and it's so reasonably priced.
What a load of rubbish.
I'm rather warming to that kid.
What a load of rubbish. What are those people laughing at?
I don't know.
Why?
You're asking the wrong person. Finally, Barry, here's one last question for you.
What does gay mean?
Ask your Auntie Norman.
The next game goes by the name of Cheddar Gorge.
Why?
Titles of games are taken from... Tell you what, I'm unnerved by this absolutely dreadful voice coming from my right.
Why?
Come back, Herod, all is forgiven. Well, as we draw this compilation to a close, I'd like to wish every I'm sorry I haven't a clue listener a happy and peaceful New Year. But sadly, I'm told the show is coming back after all. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the hamster of time spins round on the wheel of eternity, and the lorry driver of fate makes a mental note to scrape it off later... I notice it's the end of the show. We'll be back in the new year for more of the same, so from the team, Samantha and myself, it's goodbye.
Barry Pryor, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor, Jeremy Hardy, Sandy Toxvig, Harry Hill, Tony Hawks and Ross Noble have been given silly things to do by Humphrey Littleton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson, the producer was John Naismith.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, a panel game, and your chairman tonight, Humphrey Littleton.
Hello. Well, this is the last programme in this series, so those of you who aren't asleep will be on tenterhooks. I'm going to tell you that the two teams this time are Joe Kendall and Graham Garden. Tim Brooke-Taylor and John Cleese. And in this first round, I'm going to ask each team to sing the words of one song to the tune of another, starting with Joe and Graham. Will you sing the words of Yellow Submarine to the tune of I Was Born Under a Wandering Star?
We all live in yellow submarine. Submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard. Many more of them live next door.
For the benefit of listeners at home, Joe Kendall was singing the lower part there. 2 marks for that, I think. I don't know why. Tim and John, I want you to sing the words of Things Ain't What They Used to Be to the tune of Oh Mine Papa.
They've changed our little valley into a bowling alley, and things ain't what they used to be. There's Ted with rain pipe trousers and Debs in the coffee houses, and things ain't what they used to be. It used to be fun and old bum paddling down South End, but now it ain't done. Never mind, John, Paris is where we spend our outings. Grandma tried to rock and roll, laughing ain't what they used to be. I did all stop it. Ain't what they used to be. Our things ain't what they used to be.
Can't help feeling sorry for Lionel Barr. First bankruptcy and then this. Give you 1 mark for interpretation there. This is where I give the team some time to think up names for the late arrivals at the Geographical Society Ball. At the very end of the programme, they're going to be asked to announce these late arrivals, and that's the ball that you have to announce them for, the Geographical Society Ball. Right. On now to a thing which is called, a round which is called Daffy Definitions. In this round, I shall give each player a word which they may or may not know, and ask them to define it. If their definition is anywhere near the correct one, I shall be very surprised. Tim Brooke-Taylor, yours is the first word.
Or is it?
And it is Gaius Cutus.
Gaius Cutus?
Gaius Cutus.
A Gaius Cutus is a left-handed
brush, used by a little-known African tribe, so little-known that not even I've heard of. One thing that is known about this tribe, in fact, is that they have these left-handed toothbrushes for the teeth that they wear around their left hand, capture from their enemy. That is known. That's the only thing.
Well,
that
that's
is known.
extremely doubtful, but it's better known than any other fact.
That's probably true. That's all we've got to work on, anyway.
Well, I'll give you 1 mark for that.
Thank you.
Because it is, in fact, a mythical four-legged beast with legs on one side longer than on the other to enable it to walk round the sides of steep hills.
That is... That's another theory, but I don't...
Gaia Scutus. Joe, yours is the next word, and it's colt pixie.
Oh, that's easy. There are pixies in Scotland. And when it snows, they pop out of their heather-lined burrows and say, "Oh, it's cold." Hence their names.
It is fairly close to it. A colt pixie is a mischievous hobgoblin supposed to appear as a colt and mislead men into bogs. And as a lady, you wouldn't, of course, know about that sort of thing.
No, I wouldn't. True.
We'll have to give you a consolation mark. Now then, who's this? Graham. I want you to define a fern tickle.
Well, this comes from Old Middle English. In fact, just to the left of Middle English. Tickle, as we know, is the approximation of the digits to a susceptible portion of the anatomy and the pleasurable or otherwise sensation produced by their motion. Fern, it's true, he's a doctor. Fern, he's a doctor. He's a doctor. Fern comes from the Scandinavian, higher Scandinavian, well, halfway up Scandinavian, and fern, the same root that we get the word fun. So a fern tickle is an enjoyable tickle.
You're going to have a couple of marks there because you're exactly halfway to the right answer. If you take a mean point between mid-England and Scandinavia, you actually come to Scotland, which is where this word comes from, and it's Scottish for a freckle. And I should say, since a look of disbelief has come over Graham's face, I should say that all these definitions are from Webster's dictionary.
Dictionary?
Be careful, you might have to sing that later. And therefore these are all proper words, or as proper words as ever get into Webster's dictionary.
Well, it all depends on...
John Cleese, your word is...
Mr. Webster. I mean, who has ever met Mr. Webster? He may be a practical joker on the most immense scale. Here we are, accepting his bona fides without any evidence.
John, wipe your eyes and listen to this word. This is your word. Almoravid.
Oh, yes, well, I know what this is. Yes, I do, actually, because I was in Morocco 4 months ago, and it's the second recognised dynasty of Moroccan kings coming between the Almohads and the Sardians.
Or not.
You might get a mark if you tell me where they live.
Two-story, two up, two down, made of congealed sand and juice squeezed from camels.
But I should buy now.
If you tell me that this particular dynasty lived in a fortified convent, you would have got your 19...
Say anything for a laugh, won't you?
Well, we've been badly treated. I'm having it put in my contract from now on, no Webster.
And I'm going to tell you that the next round is limericks, and your thing is there once was a person called Webster. No, I'll let you off that. This is incidentally where I give each team the opening line of a limerick, and they must complete it. And we'll start with Joe and Graham. And your opening line is, there was a stout person from Brum.
I see your game.
There was a stout person from Brum
who lost £20 off her tongue.
When people said, "Great,"
she replied, "Just you wait."
Till you see what I've lost from my thumb.
We'll give you 3 marks for that. Tim and John, your first line coming up. A boozer who lived in Dundee.
Oh, a boozer who lived in Dundee.
Decided to go on a spree.
He visited pubs
where he drank out of tubs.
until it was time for his tea.
Score at the moment is 8 to Joe and Graham and 7 to Tim and John. And this next round is the singing relay, where I give each team a song to sing, taking alternate words. And anyone who spoils the song by singing out of turn or out of tune will be taken from this place, hung, drawn and quartered, boiled in oil, and compelled to listen to a complete replay of this series. Joe and Graham, your song, please, is Second Hand Rose.
I'm wearing second-hand hats, second-hand clothes. That's why they call me second-hand rose. Even a piano in the parlor for the board for 10 cents. Second-hand toils, I'm wearing second-hand coils. I never get a single thing that's new. Even Jacob Plummer, he's the man I adore, had the nerve to tell me he's been married before. Everyone knows that I'm just second-hand rose. Second Avenue.
They look so smug about it.
Anyone can do it if they want to.
A clear round to Joe and Graham. Tim and John, your song is The Ballad of Davy Crockett.
Born on a mountain top in Tennessee, green estate in the land of the free, raised in the woods, so he knew every...
That's very difficult. So's he knew every tree. As
this is the last programme and you're lagging behind by 1 point, we'll allow you to try and regain a mark by singing it again much slower.
Born on a mountain top in Tennessee, green estate in the land of the free, raised in the woods, so every tree kills him papa when he was only 3. Dave Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Dave Lee at the piano there, taking the law into his own hands. So the score now is 8, 9, 10, 11 against 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It really doesn't matter who's got which. The next round is a round called Spot the Noise. This time I shall ask each player to identify for 1 mark a noise. Now the way we're going to judge this is a sort of composite noise which has been put together by the effects department, and the players are asked to
give a plausible explanation for this particular noise, and they'll be judged on the strength of the applause that they get from the audience here. So, Graham, first of all, here's your noise.
I like a nice plate glass window break.
Ah, yes. What was that? That was somebody doing a Le Mans start. Oh, yes. It was Helmut Mecklenburg-Strelitz doing a Le Mans start. It's true. A Le Mans start into his revolutionary new gas turbine car, the Formula One Mecklenburg-Strelitz Special. Revolutionary new car made entirely of glass. That was the late Helmut Mecklenburg.
Right. Joe Kendall, here's your noise.
Easy.
Easy. It's rural celebrations on Phil Archer's wedding night, which consists of mincing crows in a squeaking machine and throwing Walter Gabriel headfirst into a vat of milk.
Right, Tim Brooke Taylor, your noise now.
New musical version of Gone with the Wind. I expect you might.
John
it might not
thinks your
be
noise
allowed.
coming up.
Well, I heard the audience laugh at the end. I didn't hear the effect. What was the...
I think it was, could be Webster compiling his dictionary.
I think it's somebody, the sort of... type of thing is obviously somebody reading Webster.
Reading Webster.
Webster, the well-known lexicographer and practical joker. And then, as far as I can see, several months passed. Then there was a sound effect of Mr. Webster's index fingers being fed into a mincing machine. And then our studio audience laughed. I didn't hear the last bit, but I think there was sort of cries of almost unbearable cries of pain and agony, which I couldn't really hear because the audience were giggling. But that's, I would say, probably it was about 12 minutes late.
Well, we have an aggregate there of 18 to Graham and Joe. That's 1 mark per second of applause. And an aggregate of 17 to Tim and John. bringing the score 2. Now we go on to Calypso time. If you've noticed a certain amount of sort of padding up to now in the program, it's been to delay the moment when we come to Calypso time. Each team will be given by me a subject on which they must improvise a 4-line calypso, singing alternate lines. Tim and John, your subject, please. Crufts.
I'll do the beginning. I went to... Just warming up. Oh, I went to Crufts the other night.
The dog's owners, they were an incredible sight.
They've started to behave so much like their pets.
They had to plant trees in the toilet.
I've got 3 marks for that. John Graham, your subject is Entente Cordiale.
Her Majesty the Queen the other day.
She went to Paris a long way away.
The only question I am asking...
Asking?
You!
Ah, that's easier. The only question I'm asking you is what did Monsieur Pompidou?
You score 4 points on that, bringing Joe and Graham's total to 22 and Tim and John's to 20. And we go on to the next round, which is tag wrestling. This is where I give each team the tagline of a story or anecdote. I shall start with one team who must start a story, or rather they must tell the story ending in their tag. But when I press the buzzer, the story passes to the other side, who must work towards their finishing tagline. So the winning team is the one which reaches their tagline first. That's what it says here. So Tim and John, I'll give you your tagline first, towards which you must work. Here it is. So it's true, exclaimed Aunt Alice, pulling on her boxing shorts with a leer. The iced bun was yours all along, Lady Cynthia. Joe and Graham, your tagline is this. Come in number 3, screamed the Cardinal. And everyone in the baker's shop went quiet. Or Paddy may never tap dance again. And we're going to start this story off with Tim and John.
John. Well, one day, walking along Hackney High Street was Lady Cynthia Thing, who was feeling very hungry. She popped into the fish and chip shop for a little rock salmon and chips, and then she popped into the bakery for some iced buns and chips.
Did you know that this was the bakery attached to the Vatican, close to the Vatican boating pool?
In Wapping High Street?
Cardinal what?
In Wapping High Street?
That's the Wapping Vatican. That was not the one in Rome, you fool.
They're everywhere.
Anyway, Cardinal Wilson was standing by the boating pool watching the boats going past when Paddy, who had come to say a prayer to St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes, stopped by and passed the time of day saying,
I'm about to push you in. And he did. Paddy dived in to help him, and they both drowned. Meanwhile, Lady Cynthia, who we were talking about earlier, moved into the bakery and said, what I'd like is that ice bun over there. Aunt Alice, at this moment, who was doing a little shadow boxing.
By a remarkable act of faith, the Cardinal and Paddy rose from the water, and as he had to change his clothes, Paddy put his tap shoes on to keep his feet dry.
tap shoes on to keep your feet dry.
Turn them on.
Oh, I see. You turn them off. Yes. So, anyway, this nun said to the no, that's another story. What about it? So Aunt Alice, whose recent acts had faded from the memory, and who was in fact shadow boxing and having a hell of a job keeping the shadows in the boxes, because once you closed them, they came out. She thought this is very strenuous work.
Get out, said the Cardinal. Now, Paddy was once again finding it very difficult to tap dance because of his recent immersion in the boating lake. And an emergency operation was prescribed by the Cardinal. Ah, they said, the only person who can perform this operation is out there, in boat number 3 in the middle of the boating lake. You probably see him from where you are.
Ah, that's Aunt Alice's sister. You remember Aunt Alice? Do you know her? She's the famous boxing champion. Meanwhile, shadow boxing champion. Meanwhile, Alice was boxing her champions. No, she wasn't. Was putting her boxes into shorts. I'm going to go blim, blim, blim. Blim, blim, blim. There, I told you so.
Well, as this was quite irrelevant, what the Cardinal was about to say, the Cardinal, notwithstanding Aunt Alice, said, come in number 3.
So it's true, exclaimed Aunt Alice, pulling on her boxing shorts for the layer. The ice-bomb was yours all along, Lady Cynthia. The end. We win! We win! We win!
We won. Tim and John win that one because Joe and Graham won last time. 25 to Joe and Graham, 23 to Tim and John. We come to the point where I ask the teams to announce the late arrivals at the Geographical Society Ball. 1 mark per name. Let's hear first of all from Graham Garden.
Mr. and Mrs. Eastern Hemisphere and their son Western Hemisphere and his brother Eastern Hemisphere.
Holy.
Also arriving at the Geographer's Ball are, and all together please, Mr. and Mrs. Pelagos and their son Archie Pelagos. Ah, you know him. Joe?
Arriving at the ball, Mr. and Mrs. Transatlantic Crossing and their dog, Ruff Transatlantic Crossing.
The Australian ambassador and his wife and their pet koala, Lumper. Mr. and Mrs. Ferris Tree and their daughter, Coniferous Tree. Mr. and Mrs. Tory and their unmarried daughter, Virgin Terry Tory.
At that point... And Mr. and Mrs. Reef and their daughter, Coral.
Mr. and Mrs. High Street and their step-cousin, Ken.
Mrs. West Passage and their daughter Nora West Passage.
Mr. and Mrs. Mountains and their son Andy.
At this point,
Mr. and Mrs. Zimbalist Jr. and their son Iceberg. Worth a try.
At this point, it will be going on afterwards, but at this point, it's time to announce the final score that you've been waiting 13 weeks to hear. And it is William and Mary 1,184, Robert and Elizabeth 308, making Sid and Enid the overall winners. It only remains to say goodbye on behalf of Joe Kendall and Graham Garden, Tim Brooke Taylor and John Cleese, and our musical accompanist and director, Dave Lee.
That was Humphrey Lyttelton making closing remarks on behalf of Tim Brooke-Taylor, John Cleese, Graham Garden and Joe Kendall, Dave Lee at the piano, and producer John Castles.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. You join us this week in historic Buxton, a fine town with much to interest the visitor. Buxton is, of course, world famous for high-quality mineral waters from its ancient spa, although I am required to point out that they are also available from other good supermarkets. Probably Buxton's most famous historical visitor was Mary, Queen of Scots, who came here to take the waters in search of a cure for her dropsy-induced headaches, a problem that was later cured permanently by Elizabeth I. Mary stayed at the Old Hall Hotel, where she famously scratched messages to the townsfolk on a window pane with her diamond ring. These included, "I am the only true Queen of England," and "Why does the shower curtain never seem to work?" Today we're honoured to be guests on the 100th anniversary of the Buxton Opera House's first opening night. Early performances at the new Opera House included many by the great stars of the day, and it was here that the great Anna Pavlova was honoured by having a dessert named after her. Pavlova was, of course, a stage name, she having, in fact, been christened Sherry Trifle. The theatre is said to be haunted by the ghost of a poor soul who became so distraught at one of the first performances that he threw himself from the upper circle, which is why safety barriers have had to be erected before I can say, let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and Harry Hill. And please welcome the ever-fragrant lady who's been like a right hand to me for many years, the delightful Samantha. Okay, we kick off with a round of missed hits. You get bonus marks for not laughing there. Having a good title for your book, film or show is vital to explain what it's all about. Many books, films or radio and TV programs have failed for want of a decent title to entice the audience. I'd like you teams to share with us some of those you may have spotted. Barry, will you start, please?
Styes in their eyes.
Graham?
Harry Potter and the Witchfinder General.
Harry?
The Hunchback of Sheltered Accommodation, Unit 4, Station Road, Buxton.
Tim?
I've got a Harry Potter one. It's G.K. Rowling's Harry's Stoned on the Philosopher's Pot.
Whatever happened to Baby Sham?
Men in Blackpool.
The parcel force man only rings once and then runs off, and when you go... and when you go to collect it, it's always closed.
Crossroads.
The Third Sense. I see deaf people.
Instruction booklets she wrote.
Conan the Vegetarian.
Let's move on to a musical round now, with one song to the tune of another. This concept is of such basic simplicity, I often wonder why I bother to explain it. But there are those who can be a little slow on the uptake, teams. So pay attention. A song is comprised of two elemental components, the tune and the words. The obvious and simplest analogy would be a cooking pot or saucepan containing food in the process of being cooked. The contents are like the words, and these are contained within the pan, much in the same way that the tune carries the words. Just as there are many varieties of tune, so there are an infinite variety of pots and pans, and each type can contain all manner of different foodstuffs or words. These can vary from simple fare, such as baked beans or soup, through to quite complex dishes like stews or coq au vin, and they can be cooked or sung in two different ways. One involves the boiling water of the classical style, the other the hot fat of a more contemporary interpretation. However, beware, for the latter has its incipient dangers. Now, teams, I can sense by the look of anticipation in your eyes, you're keen to hear more. So let's move on to health and safety aspects. As you are no doubt thinking, isn't there some precaution we can take in the event of one of these pots catching fire? Quite right. As every safety-conscious cook knows, it's vital on these occasions to keep handy a huge wet blanket. At the piano we have... OK, Barry, we'll start with you. Would you please sing the words of Roxanne by the Police to the tune of Tiptoe Through the Tulips?
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light, 'cause those days are over. You don't have to sell your body to the night. Roxanne, you don't have to wear the dress tonight, walk the streets for money. You don't care if it's wrong or if it's right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. I loved you since I knew you. I wouldn't talk down to you. I have to tell you just how I feel. I won't share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up. Turned out nice again.
Right, it's you now, Tim. Would you sing the words of Chain Gang to the tune of Jerusalem?
That's the sound of men working on a chain gang. That's the sound of men working on a chain gang. All day long they're singing hoo-ah, 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 hoo-ah. Well, don't you know that's the sound of men working on the chain gang? That's the sound of men working on the chain gang. All day long they work so hard till the sun's going down.
OK, Graham, would you sing the words of the theme to the Flintstones to the tune of My Way?
Flintstone Age family.
And finally, Harry, would you please sing the words of the ugly... And finally...
Oh, that's unfair.
Oh, no.
And finally, Harry, would you please sing the words of the Ugly Duckling to the tune of Harry Nilsson's lovely Without You?
I'll have a go.
Best of luck.
There was once an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, and the other bird said in so many words, get out of town, get out, get out, get out of town. And he went. a quack and a waddle and a quack in a flurry of eider-down. That poor little ugly duckling went wandering far and near, but at every place they said to his face, now get out of here. And he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a very unhappy tear. All through the winter time he hid himself away, ashamed to show his face, afraid of what others might say.
Good gracious.
It's by Hans Christian Andersen, that. He had a brother, Hans Muslim Andersen.
Okay, the teams are going to play a board game now. Nothing new there. I've been playing a board game for 31 years, man and boy. Another pastime we particularly enjoyed was Cluedo, the entertaining board game that explores the lighter side of psychopathic serial killing. But this week we're playing a special game of Monopoly, which, in a fitting tribute to the Golden Jubilee of Her Majesty's coronation, is the royal version. Okay, Tim, you can start this one.
I can.
Yes.
I think I'll be the carriage. Oh, Cornwall.
Whose go is it? Barry.
I'm the cannon. Where's it gone? Oh, that'll do.
You're fired.
Oh, community chest. Go back to the old Duchess of Kent Road.
You don't get much rent from that one, though, do you?
No.
Is it? Princess Michael, of course. Is it my go?
Yep.
Yeah. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it. By the way, I should have said I'm the golf cart. Chance. Keep your Queen Mother sightings coming in. Chance. She had the golf cart, but she never played a hole, did she? She's one of those people who likes to get all the equipment, but never... She had a full-size snooker table at home as well. Yeah. She never potted a ball.
I've got a tracksuit. I had it let out.
Chance. It says, you win 73rd place in a beauty contest. Sorry, it's all that inbreeding.
Oh, my turn. Right, where's the dice shaker? It's his day off. Here we go. Woo, 17 the hard way. Right. I'm the little corgi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17.
Sit.
17. The mall. Oh, I'll put a palace on that. There we go. Right. Tim.
All right. I've got him. 26, I've got. Oh, community chest. Go straight to Mystique, do not pass Goa. Right.
Is it me? Right.
Yep.
Good Lord, 11. Oh, community chest. You are Fergie. Go away.
Four. There's Chance again. I can't believe that. Speeding fine. Pay 50. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't know it was you.
Here we go. Be lucky. 1. Chance again, I can't believe it.
God.
Improve image, go back 3 centuries.
I was just going to ask, because I've never played this game in my life. How does it end?
With a republic.
Okay, the next round is all about the science and psychology of product marketing. To encourage us to make purchases, many retail chains are surreptitiously using smells to make us feel hungry. Supermarkets routinely have the aroma of baking bread permeating their stores, while Dixons fill their shops with hopeless farts. And just in case any of their staff do happen to be listening, oh, yes, please, of course I'd like to spend £400 on an extended warranty. Can you not see the label on my head which reads complete moron? The most popular marketing tool is the special offer, so teams, I'd like you please to suggest certain special promotions or free offers you've spotted recently. Graham, will you start?
Private midwifery service, no delivery charges.
Tim.
Nokia mobile phone with loudhailer so everyone can hear you on the train.
Barry?
Equitable life pensions guaranteed to pay for as long as you live. Sign up today and receive this complimentary service revolver and 1 bullet.
Harry?
Cut price BBC 3 package, and if you want to chat with someone else who saw the programme, it comes with a free mirror.
I've got a book here. It's Maths for Beginners, 3 for the price of 4.
The National Eczema Society have launched their new scratch card. You can't win anything, but it makes you feel better taking part.
Brand new Stannah stairlift with free parachute.
Do you like large, empty glass boxes? Then come to the Iraqi National Museum. We've got loads.
Are your ears not hairy enough? Then no, why not buy the Acme earwig?
2-week holiday in Macclesfield. We guarantee a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Right, we have another of our regular sound effect rounds now. In DIY soap, I'd like you teams to construct your own soap opera using sampler machines, and this week's genre is the hospital-based drama. My personal favourites are Casualty and Holby City, and only this week I ordered the complete DVD box set. I love the gritty realism and was delighted to find there's a 9-month waiting list. Listeners may be interested to learn that Graham and Tim have written and produced their own hospital soap called Maternity Ward. Tim's been pushing the BBC to screen it, while Graham's been telling him to push harder. OK, teams, our DIY hospital soap will be performed over 4 scenes, with each of you taking the following parts. Tim, you can be Nurse Uxbridge. Harry, you can be Dr. Cough. Graham, you can be Wes Casualty, an ambulance man. And Barry, you can be Dickie Ticker, a patient. For each scene, I shall simply furnish you with 5 sound effects, otherwise you're on your own. To indicate scene changes, I shall do this with my horn. But the only thing I can do with it.
You give up so easily.
OK, your episode title is An Accident Waiting to Happen, and these are your first 5 sound effects. OK, teams, off you go.
Day in Holby, then.
Off you go.
Hello. Kylie, I'm on the motorway. I'm just driving past the circus. I hope you can hear me over this noise. I'm doing some chips on the back seat. Look, they're coming along nicely, just like your mother used to do. Making chips, that is. Listen, don't nag, love, don't nag. I'm just fixing your circular saw now. Listen, you can hear it. It's a... Oh! Whoops! Oh!
Hey! What do you do to my lion? Take that!
OK, it's time for scene 2, which must include these sound effects. OK, off you go.
Right, here we are at the hospital. Never mind that siren. Come on, sir. In you go, on the stretcher. That's right, I'm ambulance man. Where's casualties to name?
What's the matter with patient?
He's a young man, aged 29. He's a... What? 29. He's a punch victim, pupils fixed, GCS 9, 140 over 80, IV push, stats clear, ABC, bloods, tightened match, gas neg, ABCDEF, as a matter of fact, glaciers, camera scales 8, now, and rising BBC.
Hang on a second while I get a pen.
All right.
Right, time for scene 3 now, which involves these sound effects.
Slap.
Off you go.
Right.
Is that Dr. Cough?
Yes. That door, you need a bit of WD-40 on that.
Doctor.
Nurse, there you are.
Oh, I think I've got a pulse, Doctor.
Oh, then you're just the sort of girl for me. I say... now, just do this quickly. I opened this hospital in the... No.
OK, time for the exciting cliffhanger denouement teams, which is to include these sound effects. OK, teams, off you go.
Right, get him onto the ventilator. We'll take his pipe out first, you fool.
I only came in for me tonsils.
What do you want, Doctor?
See if you can get hold of Lloyd Grossman and David Frost. Yes, I'm contemplating keyhole surgery.
Well, I notice it's nearly the end of the show, but it's just time to squeeze in a round of Entomologist's Songbook. Samantha tells me she has to nip off now to meet her new gentleman friend, who's an avid collector of rare beetles. She says he has an incredible long horn, which he's keeping in a shoebox for her. He told her that if you tickle it, it jumps out halfway across the table. So, teams, while Samantha's away enjoying that, I'll invite you to suggest song titles likely to appeal to an audience of entomologists and other insect lovers. And, Barry, will you start, please?
Weevil overcome.
Bebopaluma, a wasp, bam boom.
Tsetse, good fly.
Norwegian woodlouse.
Where did you get that, Nat?
This old louse, sung by Nat King Cole.
He also recorded Let There Be Lava, didn't he?
Yes.
Did he really? I didn't know
yes,
that.
That was on the Sergeant Pupa's Lonely Hearts Club.
Oh, and of course, Oh Mine Pooper. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
Eddie
Yes.
Calvert, the man with the golden hornet.
A sleepy cocoon.
My old man's a dust mite. Sung by S. Grub 7.
Don't laugh at me, because I'm a wasp.
Who can forget putting on the knit?
I'm in love with a wonderful wasp.
What's it all about, aphid?
Ride a cockroach to Banbury Cross.
Hey, you, get off of my wasp.
Stick insect on my collar. Buy moth for hoople.
My old man said follow the wasp.
Roaming in the glowworm.
I'm a pink toothbrush, you're a wasp.
You like this one, Graham? Wasp sting Matilda.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as the Steve Davis of time clambers over the table of eternity to reach for another red, and the wine waiter of destiny asks him to leave the restaurant, I notice it's the end of the show. So from the team, Samantha, myself and the good folk of Buxton, it's goodbye.
Tim Brooke Taylor, Barry Cryer, Graham Garden and Harry Hill were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Littleton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson, and the producer was